Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mano's Minecraft. How have you guys been? I've been pretty busy myself. Done a lot of work in real life. Finals are coming up next week. Got 3 of them on Monday. It's gonna suck. Um, but I've also been doing a lot of work in this world. So, we are currently on the opposite side of the island that our entrance to the end is on, and exit. You can see right there is our portal out. Someone is just walking behind me with a cart. Don't know if you guys could hear it, but if you can, sorry. So, I've done a lot of work over there, and the reason I went all the way back to the opposite side of the island is so that I could let everything despawn. So, I say we get down there and I show you guys just how much we've gotten done since last week. Oh, you see that? There's water everywhere. So, I extended this and made it completely enderman proof. Added water on top so they couldn't teleport there. And I finished it all. Everything is complete. Our LC is 143. I don't know if that's high or not. It seems kind of high. But it's done. Everything has been covered in water, so no enderman can teleport. And now we just gotta kill him. Now it's not as fast as I thought it'd be, and I think I know the couple reasons why that is, and we're gonna go over that today. But we're also gonna do a couple of different things. But before we even do that, not feather falling. Oh well. So, let's top that off, and let's get upstairs. So I added glass in all the paths, or in all the holes, so the enderman wouldn't move. And one of my favorite features that I added, the enderman eyes. Now you can't see it from down here because the water is obstructing your view, but I think it looks cool that way. There's black glass everywhere. This took so many ink sacs. But I had a looting 3 sword, so I used it. But anyway, let's get up here. Let's see if we can get there faster. Alright, so let's count how many rows we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 17. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, even more. We have 18 sets of spawning spaces, each that can spawn 15 per. So a little bit of quick math, that is 15 times 18, 15 times 2 is 30, 300, that should be 270 spawning spaces, if I did my math right. I'm going to check myself really quick, 1 second. Yep, 270, I was right. So we have 270 spawning spaces for the enderman. A little bit more would be better, probably around 500. But if we look at where we are, Y124, Y125, we have 3 blocks above before we reach the expanded height, where it's above 128 all the way up to 256. And that will dramatically increase our LC value, which we don't want. And considering how slow this is, I'm probably going to add a second half to it, so currently we have pistons on this side pushing them here. I'm probably going to mimic everything on that side onto this side, push them into that way, so they can spawn from both halves. And that should help a bit, or quite a lot actually, but a major problem that I think this entire design has is all these half slabs. Now, you need something here so that enderman won't spawn, because this is less than 3 blocks tall, but these are solid blocks and they are on the same Y level that the endermen are spawning right here. And the way spawning works is the more air spaces you have on this same path, or this same level, so we're standing on Y116. So let's say we're looking at this specific spawning spot right there. The more air blocks are on that Y16 level within 20 blocks in every direction, the better the chances and the faster that endermen will spawn. So a solution to that is we're going to get rid of these half slabs and we're going to stick them on the top half. We'll get the exact same effect because it'll still be 2.5 blocks tall, but this bottom layer is going to have an air block, so the chances will be greater that enderman will spawn and we'll probably get them faster. Another thing is I may change the design entirely, and that is because these are on that level. And the reason I've covered them up like that is so that in case anything falls into them, they won't disrupt the single item that's in it, and they'll be as fast as possible. I may change this to something else. I'm not sure yet. And I think I have a design that won't use hoppers in my head, but that's a different story. So, oh, also we'll probably get rid of like that clay block and this clay block. So that's that. Otherwise, this is working pretty well. I've got everything covered. It's not nice and flat though, which is kind of unfortunate, but you don't really notice it, so I'm okay with it. Whoa. How did you get in there? You must have spawned in there, huh? Looks like I'm going to have to add a water block right there. Okay. I guess we'll just have to punch him. So this is that. I'm kind of done working on it because it's been a while. I spent so much time on this, and I'm probably going to have to spend just as much or more to make it work better. But aside from that, I have another plan for today. So last week we had the snapshot 13W48A, and the same day they released a B snapshot, either while I was recording or after. So we did not get a chance to use it. So I upgraded to this one. It's just a couple bug fixes for the Twitch stuff. But yeah, that's all that. Let's get to level 30 again. Then we'll go back home, probably do a pick enchantment over there. Oh, I should tell you, I did a couple enchantments while I was working on this. I got Sharpness 3 and Breaking 3, which is pretty nice, and a Smite 4, which is better than it used to be. I would have preferred like a looting Sharpness and Breaking, but you can't have everything. So I'm gonna get to level 30, and then I'll meet you guys back at the storage area. Alright guys, we're back. So we're level 30, and I know I said let's do a pick enchant, but my pick's not that bad right now. My shovel is really hurting though. So why don't we do a shovel enchant or repair or enchant, depending on which one fits better. And I have really bad frames when we're here in this storage area. I'm down to like 10, fluctuating from like 10 to 15. Oh, 29, perfect. Oh, and there goes that. But yeah, so this wasn't really on my to-do list for today, but I think this could be interesting. I'm going to make a backup of this world, and then we're going to destroy one chest of every double chest in here, and then let everything despawn. And I'm going to see what my frames are as a result of that, so we can try narrowing down if it really is all these chests, because I have heard that a lot of chests have a really big impact on your frames. So I'm curious to that. So I'm going to count every single chest and then remove one of every double. If there's just single ones like those ones up there, they'll stay. But I'm just going to remove a single one, let it despawn for 5 minutes, and yeah. So, be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So this is the copied world. I set it in creative, and I destroyed every single... Well, I destroyed one chest of a double chest, and I'm still getting the same frames. They're not better at all. So the next step, I think, is to get rid of all of them. So, be right back. Okay, we're back. Everything's dead, but my frame's still not very good. But what I do notice is that when I'm facing this direction, they're much better as opposed to this direction. And what that may be is that the cows. So I'm gonna kill all these cows now. Lava. Alright. Let's get all these cows dead and gone. You. Come on, everyone. Get out of there. Let's get a sword then. Alright, all cows are dead. Now let's get water and cover all this up. Okay, so it's covered up for the most part. Okay. Let's get this. They're a tiny bit better. They've gone up by like 2 or 3 on average. Let's kill these chickens. Oh, didn't get rid of that. Not so much. Okay. Let's check our entity count. 227 entities. There's a bunch of them right there. They down? $184 entities. Let's see what going to peaceful does to our frames. Nothing. Okay. So it's not a mob related or at least not a hostile mob related thing. I'm looking that way. I'm getting 20, 25. 15. Let's get rid of the water. There. Right there. So in these corners. And then right here. That should be it. Just kidding. Right there. And you. And you. Okay, so it wasn't the water. I really have no clue why we have such low frames here. I get, when I'm not recording, I'll get like 20-ish regularly in here. When I'm over there, I'll get 60. Is there like a kill entities thing? Oh, that's what I wanted. See, if I'm over here, I've got 30, because I'm limiting it down to 30 while recording. But when I'm over at where we have our storage, it's really low. And I don't know why. Let's get rid of the fires. And lava. There's nothing back there. Next thing is probably going to be whatever those are called. Item frames. I'm gonna get rid of those next to see if that has any impact. Because I don't really have too many of those, but you never know. So let's just check if this. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of kill everything I can think of that would cause lag. I don't have any redstone whatchamacallits, clocks running. I only have steel redstone. I mean, some of it's like on, I think. I try not to leave it on because of the lighting. Most of it's off. But, I mean, I really have no clue. Let's just get rid of all these and see what happens. I had more up here. Well, I guess this kind of ruins the plans that I had for this episode. What I wanted to do was make a hole in the bedrock of the nether so we could climb on top. Try making it a 7x7, because that is the smallest even, or the smallest odd size you can have. The smallest size period is 6x6, because, or a 1x1. And the reason is because you have to use the new dark wood, or whatever they're called. saplings, and when you grow them, you have your 2x2 base, and then there's a 4x4 perimeter around it that makes it so that those pieces of wood are what break the bedrock. So you can't have a solid hole. But yeah, what I wanted was to do that. But it doesn't look like that's happening today. We're just tearing apart this world and nothing is being resolved. I don't know if it's farmland or whatever it is. We still seem to have a lot of oh well, that's right, I just caused them. I'm going to just try to think of a way to fix this, to see like what's gone wrong, and then I'll be back with you guys. Because otherwise, we'll be here the rest of the episode. Let's try again. 17, 18. I got rid of all the tilled land over there. Nothing. Let's get rid of these water streams now. I don't like this, guys. That's gone. Nothing again. Who'd have thunk? So, I mean, like, even things like this, they only run when there's items in here and they're getting a signal. That's the only time they run, so they shouldn't be causing anything. Let's get rid of anything that holds an inventory. Is there anything in here? No. I don't know, guys. I really don't. You hold inventories. None of you guys. Bam, bam, bam. You technically have an inventory. And you, and you. I'll count you two. You. Pretty sure that's it there. Still getting 15. I don't know. What if I get rid of all these pistons? You know, sorry for the bad episode, guys, but it had to be done at some point. That's that. Let's get these ones. You know, I'm just gonna check how long we've been recording for, and then decide how we're gonna move forward with this episode. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're about 24-25 minutes in right now. And I removed all the pistons, still nothing. I'm gonna try figuring this out between episodes. Maybe it's the horses? Not a clue. I'm gonna try figuring it out. I'm gonna see if updating Java will fix that too, or or not, but thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. Next episode, hopefully this will all be taken care of so we can actually do some work. But yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll see. Okay, my frames just jumped to like 50, 60. I'm recording at 60 frames right now. 14 entities. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.